Hey everybody, it's your boy TY of Stone Muscle checking in. Hey everybody, it's your boy TY of Stone Muscle checking in. And this subject right here is about movies and music. And I want to say something. If you didn't watch my other videos, I'm going to go ahead and tell you that today I'm wearing Dolce and Gabbana light blue, which are very good. A female friend of mine just said was delicious. She didn't say it was good. She said it was delicious. And I'm a red wine drinker, or if I didn't tell you I'm a red wine drinker, my Instagram account is called Red Wine Tie. Red Wine Tie. I'm drinking the very good, delicious Malbec wine that I got from a good friend of mine. I'm going to take a sip real quick. It's one of those days to where as though you just want to relax. Wait a minute. What day is it that I don't want to relax and have a glass of wine and just, you know, give you guys some good insight and some knowledge or some whatever's on my mind at that time. So excuse me for a second. Like I said, I don't sip, I gulp, but always in the right frame of mind to give you guys some of this of what I'm ready to talk about. Movies and music. Not shooting down the industry of music and not shooting down the industry of movie making. But man, does it have so much of an influence on what you think about and what you decide and what you do in life. The movie Scarface came out in 1983. Very good movie. Very good movie. I think it was directed by Brian De Palma, who's one of the best directors, producers, movie writers in the world. Um, Taylor Hackford is actually my favorite movie director and storyteller, who came out with the movies of 8 Million Ways to Die. If you could ever watch a movie, if you could ever get that movie that's called 8 Million Ways to Die, I think it's on Prime Video right now, or at least it was. Against All Odds and Scarface. Just a very good storyteller, very excellent storyteller. Well, back to Scarface. Scarface was a movie that came out in '83. So um, it was about dealing and about a Cuban immigrant coming into this country and coming in this country as a poor man, no education, um, no family members, uh, just a Cuban immigrant that came over to this country with a whole bunch of street intellect. And this movie changed a lot of people's lives. It changed a lot of people's lives. It changed the way they think, the way they thought, and what they wanted to do in life. I probably watched this movie, and this is no lie. I probably watched it 75 to 80 times. And don't ask me why I watched it so much, but I'm not going to blame the movie industry because they're only wanting to put out um movies that they think are going to sell and that are going to do good in movie theaters and bring them a big profit or whatever. So I actually want to be an actor or wanted to be an actor. So anybody out there who's hearing this, if you ever want TY to be any kind of backup or in the cast somehow in background or even a leading man, I can do it. But back to what I was saying as far as influence. The influence of movies are so they impact the the minds of youth, and I'm going to say the youth because when you're an adult, you're only looking at the movie as entertainment and it just being a good movie that's telling a good story. Most of the influence, and then taking that influence and trying to act it out their and will eventually put you in a position to where as though you never thought you were in the industry and people that are just trying to give us entertainment. Because, like I said, those guys that were in the movie theater, young ladies in the movie theater that were my age, they didn't look at it the way I did. They didn't look at it the way I did. But there's some kids, some young males, and some young females in the audience that are going to look at that, what's on the big screen there, and hear people's reactions in the movie theaters of the and yeah, and the cheers and the jeers, and it's going to affect them. It's going to affect them in a way to whereas it's going to affect them in a way to whereas though they want to bring that to real life. You have to excuse me about this connection because um, sometimes my connection is a little slow, and I promise you that I'm going to make the connection better to where as though it doesn't lag like this, and it's only because I'm a cheap guy, I guess. I don't have a whole bunch of I don't have a whole bunch of financial resources to where as though I can just get one of those 5G, 6G, 7G cameras or phones or something like that. That'll just, you know what I mean? It won't do what it's doing right now to where as though it cuts me off. So onto the music industry. I'll never forget, I'll never ever forget when 50 Cent came out with Get Rich or Die Trying, a gangster album for the 2000s, ladies and gentlemen. Um, um, I can't think of anybody on the East Coast that was doing anything like that because Rakim, Get Rich or Die Trying was a very influential album. Influential. And probably stared a lot of people who weren't even thinking about becoming a gangster or a kid from the streets that never thought that they would even go into that lifestyle. all because they heard of a song. I like him, and I don't personally know him, but he's just a guy that has a whole bunch of drive and determination and sometimes some really good insight on life in general, how to go about life and how to succeed in life. Him living with his grandmother and grandfather, and the movie. I can watch the movie. I can watch the movie every night for this. Actually, a very good movie. So basically, what I'm just saying is because my connection isn't good right now, I'm just basically saying watch what you watch what you listen to. Don't be one of those guys or girls, gentlemen like me, who could somehow go from being a straight A, straight B student in school to all of a sudden wanting to turn your life around and just wanting to be in the streets and doing what you know that's not right. So the connection's bad here. I don't really want to keep going on because I have to go ahead and take care of this YouTube. Shout out to YouTube and all the cell phone companies that are that could even give a means to get this out there. All you have is your phone, and you're paying a little bit of money, and because the number didn't come up as a name in my phone, so it was probably a spam or telemarketer or whoever. I don't know. And just want to say that I have been away for a while. Uh, I was actually taking care of a lot of household chores because I really feel bad for those people out there in Kensington that are having drug problems and just living on the streets and going soon hit the like any use to you because eventually my channel is going to be about working out. I don't know if food's good nowadays. Eating food, drinking water, and I'm not going to talk about how to handle it. So I never had a DUI. I pray that I never get one, and and stay safe out there. Stay safe out there, and keep listening to the Stone Muscle channel. And TY is going to keep on trying to give you insight, knowledge, and game, and try to reach out to the youth out there. So basically, what this video was about was watch what you listen to and watch what you watch as far as movies and shows and stuff like that, because they can influence you. They can influence you deeply, greatly, to a point to where as though you could lose your freedom and do something that you never even thought that you could do. Um, I apologize for this video at the end being the key component of what I'm always trying to relay to the public, but It's just a story. Try to gain something from it and stay safe.